Hi, my name is Ricardo and Ricardo's dad.
Hi, I'm Joanne. I'm Ricardo's mother.
I was born with a rare physical disability called femur hypoplasia bilateral, and it's basically just a big fancy word meaning that femur bones in both of my legs.
We found out that Ricardo was going to be born with this condition. We didn't know what to expect. Throughout their pregnancy, every day was just a trial, and just kept asking God to let us keep him, and that it was going to be okay.
See, like I say, when we find out, it was pretty rough on us, but we just kind of, just leave it to God and continue with the pregnancy, and I just have faith. And
one of the doctors had suggested that one of the options was to abort Ricardo, and that it could be done in the office within a couple of months after the diagnosis, and that it would be, up to us because he would probably have a difficult life, and that decision was just not an option for us.
You don't really know why God made you this way. Growing up, I loved superheroes as a kid, and so I wanted to join karate because Superman can fight. I don't know how to fight yet, so I gotta learn how to fight. So I was like, Mom, Dad, Mom, I want to do karate. I want to be Superman. I want to be Superman. And I remember the karate instructor, he was really nice and kind, Superman and all that stuff, and he gave me this white suit, and in my mind that was my superhero suit. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. And I remember racing to the bathroom and trying it on and looking at myself in the mirror, but not wasting a second more so I can go back and go into karate because I was Superman all of a sudden. And then the karate instructor says, all right, we're gonna line up and punch this bag. And so each kid punches the bag. Now it's my turn, and I punch the bag as hard as I can. And the instructor goes, wow, that was the hardest hit I've ever seen. And I'm thinking, wow, I did that. I'm really proud of myself. And then I'm hearing laughs in the back. And then in that moment, I didn't want to be Superman anymore. I finally see myself different from everyone else. I see the height difference from me. I see the way I walk is different from the way they walk. And the way they kick is different from the way I kick. And all these other things that I never thought were there until it was pointed out.
My proudest moment is when Ricardo stood up for the first time. He saw his brother learning to walk, and he would stare at his brother like, what are you doing? How do you do that? And one day, I remember he was sitting at my feet, and he had this little toy walker that they would use in therapy to help him walk, and he just stood up, and he fought the urge to fall down. And he's like, look at me, I'm standing, And to me, that's one of my proudest moments.
All I can say is he's amazing. Since he started, playing football, since actually when he was in elementary school. And he's all the way into high school, so he's always has.
Yeah, I remember him also working out every day because he wanted to break the powerlifting record, and he did. He broke the state record that was held for, I think, almost close to 20 years. I used to say, why are you doing this for? It's a purpose. There's a lot of things he does that it's a purpose that we don't think about.
I went to this camp when I was in middle school for kids with physical disabilities, and as I go throughout the week, I befriend this kid who's 9 years old. Spina bifida is a disability, which means that there is a opening in the spine, so the spine is not fully closed. Throughout the week, we become friends, and at the end of the week, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, when school starts, I'm gonna be playing football on the football team because I'm going to 7th grade. He's like, wow, you're gonna play football? I want to be like you. And that was the first time anyone's ever wanted to be like me, and no one's ever told me that. And here's this kid, who can't walk, he can't run. He will probably have to have assisted living when he grows older. That one moment was really everything. That really just changed my whole entire mindset of why me? And it's it is me. And I'm glad it's me. And so the reasons why I keep going is because it's kind of ironic, but at the same time it's amazing because I can do it. Ricardo, why do you keep doing this football stuff? Why do you keep working out? Why? And it's because I'm able to. Because I know kids who can't.